51. Wow. We're going to talk about it just for a little while. We're not going to get through the whole thing, but we're just going to read a little bit. We're going to talk about it just a little bit. I thank God for just the word of God. All by itself. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according to the multitude of thy tender mercy. Blot out my transgression. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity. Cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgression, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee only, have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. When David was talking about this particular psalm, David was basically, he was apologizing to God because he had done something wrong. There are times when we have done something wrong. First, the first thing is deal with the sin that we've done. You need to find it, what it was, figure it out, and deal with it. Because a lot of times, we don't want to call sin sin. We justify it by calling everything else. We say, well, I did this because, and I had a reason, and if they hadn't have done this, I would have done that. And in the meantime, we are justifying the sin. As long as we never acknowledge the sin, we are never going to make an effort to clean it up. As long as we keep saying it's not sin, or it's something I did because of whatever, we're never going to clean it up. As long as David had not come to grips with the fact that he had done something wrong in walking out there, looking at that woman, taking that woman which wasn't him, and sending the husband out there to be killed, nothing wasn't going to happen. But when David was faced with the story about himself, David became an artist. Oh my goodness, we've got to do something about this. Oh my, how dare he do this? But then when he realized, wait, David, you're this man. Sometimes we have to get a wake up to the fact that our sin is sin. And it stinks in the nostrils of God. Once we first realize it is sin, sometimes, you're talking to someone, and I've already been there and done that, and I know sometimes you're talking to them, and you get to talking to them, and when you hit a nerve, you know that, because they become defensive. The hairs kind of stand up a little bit, a little whatever. But when you meet, well, what are you talking about? Because now all of a sudden I become on the defensive because you hit a nerve. Now I've only hit a nerve because, and I thank God for this, because some of us have not come to the point of humility, and that's humbling ourselves to be able to be in a place. I don't care from the pulpit to the door. That's right. To be able every now and then to say, I know whatever was said, that was just wrong. And when we get to a place in Christ that we can accept spiritual criticism so we can clean it up and move on. But until we get to that place, we can't even clean it up. Because we're always on the defensive. We don't want anybody to tell us we're wrong. And oh my goodness, honey, don't let you get a title. Because nobody can say, I have arrived. And let me show you where you are wrong and I'm not. And we have to really look at this. Christ did not, if you think about it, all the time that Christ was here, he did not catch the attitude that some of us get. That's right. He did not get upset. When he was not wrong. But when they came to him with the questions and came to him with the offenses, he would just calmly wait, either talk to the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. David was first saying, God, I am so sorry because I messed up. God, I have offended you. You're wrong. I've been disobedient to you. And that's first thing. Now we move a little bit further and realize we need cleansing. Now we got to figure out why we did what we did. That's right. Because if we don't deal with the root of that particular sin, it's going to happen again. That's right. We're going to do it again. Yeah. There are times when we first get saved and we've been taught sometimes, if we've been taught, what not to do, what to do. And something very, very valuable. My mother passed in 1993. When my mother first got saved, my father was in tape. He sang, opening or whatever, sang very well. And my mother used to go with him to various shows and things. And when she first got saved, she knew that wasn't right, so she didn't go anymore. And one night, I was had to be 9 because I was 9 when my mother got saved. And I was standing there, and she had gotten him ready to go, and he was going out the door. She was standing in the window, and she was kind of crying a little bit. I never said anything. And then later on, I said to her, I said, well, Mom, and she said, I had to pray for God to move the desire to go there. And she said, I knew not to go anymore because it was wrong to do. She said, but I had to pray for the desire to move from my heart to go. Now, the thing about it is that I brought that up because I said, now we need to deal with the root. Because sometimes we stop doing some things. But every now and then, our heart wants to. And it may even lead us to go ahead and do it. Because the desire is still there to do it. It is still living in your flesh. There are a lot of times we walk away from stuff. But if we don't really go to God and